Hey, I'm Jonas, and this is part 4 in a 4-part series of how to succeed in your online business. Part 1 was make sales. It's the single most important thing. Nothing else matters. Skipping step 1 is the reason 99% of people fail in their online businesses. It's because they didn't take the time to make sure that their website was going to convert a visitor into money. Make sales. Single most important thing. Step 2, run Google AdWords. After you think you're going to make sales, run Google AdWords, test to see that you're going to make sales, and then track everything. Step 3, start doing article marketing and get joint venture partners. Now this is going to coincide quite a bit with step 4, which is implement everything that you know. And when I say implement everything, I mean literally everything you've ever heard, learned, read, know. Everything should be implemented in your business at this point. Now, I don't mean everything needs to be done all at once, but step by step, you need to be implementing everything. And I'm going to tell you how to do that in a little bit. This is also a good time to start implementing things like a one-time offer, or upsells, or continuity programs, or big box products, or all of those things that you've heard about, but you haven't done. Now, depending on where you are in your business, you may want to do that part of it before you get JVs. You may not. It kind of depends on where your experience level is. But this is the time to be doing it if you haven't done it yet. Step 4 is also the time to go back and look at all those bookmarks you've been saving for the past months while you were building your business. Now is the time to go look at those bright, shiny objects, and my guess is that as you do this, you'll say, wow, now I understand exactly how this one fits into my business to help me make sales today. My guess is you'll also say, wow, I am really glad I didn't buy this thing because it doesn't fit my business. And if I would have bought it back when I found it, I would have just been distracted. So now's the time to go back, look at all those things. They all work. It's just a matter of which ones you need and which ones you don't. So now the last thing I want to talk about. When I say implement everything, I literally mean everything. And I get a lot of people saying, but I don't know how. I don't know how to build a website, and I don't know how to do article marketing, and I don't know how to do AdWords, and I don't know how to do sales. Well, how the freak do you think you're going to succeed at an online business if you don't know how to do online things? Seriously! I'll tell you how. Outsourcing. The internet has brought an amazing opportunity in terms of outsourcing. Now, there's only one thing in this whole process that you can't outsource, and that is part of step 1, which is business knowledge. You cannot outsource the part of your business where you know who you're selling your product to, why they're buying it, what they're buying, what the product is. You can't outsource that part of it. You have to understand the business itself. Now, what you can outsource is making sales, AdWords, articles, JVs. Let's talk about it for a second. How do you outsource making sales? Well, one way is you find a sales process similar to what you want to do, someone else who's doing something similar, and give that to your guy in the Philippines and say, hey, copy this, and then you're going to go and change it and rewrite copy, or how about you hire someone on Elance to write the copy for you? Sales process, partly done, right? How about gathering emails or building an email list or emailing people? Well, there's Aweber, there's GetResponse, there's Value Reply, the one that I use. You can have your guy in the Philippines take the code from Aweber or whatever and stick it onto your sales process, right? You didn't have to do anything. How about, I don't know how to build a website? Well, I'll tell you how I outsourcing that. I'm going to have, number 1, WordPress build my website, because WordPress, that's what it does. It builds websites. And then number 2, I'm going to outsource the building of WordPress to one of my guys in the Philippines, and they're going to set up WordPress for me, and they're going to manage it, and they're going to deal with everything for it. So no excuse, I don't know how to build a website, right? How about doing your AdWords account? My guys in the Philippines will do everything for my AdWords account. This is the reason I created ReplaceMyself.com, was so that you could get all of the training that I've given to my guys on how to do all of these things. How about outsourcing your sales in terms of testimonials? Get testimonials from your customers once you have a couple, and then let them do the sales for you. How easy is it to sell something when you have other people saying, yes, this really is a great product? It's way easier. How about outsourcing your article marketing? I outsource my article marketing to my guys in the Philippines using software. So they do the article marketing for me. I don't ever have to even think about it. JVs, there are guys out there who just do JV brokering. They will recruit other joint venture people for you. Find a JV broker. Simple enough. Everything else that I talked about, everything part of step 4 can be outsourced. It can all be given to someone else, specifically, in my case, to guys in the Philippines, to do all of it for you. Literally everything that I've talked about is done for me on a daily basis by guys in the Philippines. They're awesome at it. They're smart. They do it better than I do half the time. There is no way that you can be doing everything that you should need to be doing in your business by yourself. You can't do it. There's too much knowledge today, and if you're trying to do it yourself, I'll tell you this right now, you're going to fail. You're going to fall behind because you can't do it. So step 4 is implement everything. Outsource implementing most of everything. The only thing you can outsource is the business knowledge. You have to understand what your business is. You have to understand the market you're selling to. Everything else can be outsourced. So I hope this has been helpful to you. To find out more about outsourcing, go to replacemyself.com, or you can look at all this stuff on my blog, jonasblog.com. Thank you very much.